And as we gather around the table this Thanksgiving, some people are bracing perhaps for a serving of political hot takes from that one family member who always disagrees with everyone. A new Quinnipiac poll finds that 65% of Americans hope that they can avoid talking politics with family and friends this Thanksgiving. Not always so easy, though, right? And joining us now, Mychael Schnell, House reporter from our partners at The Hill. Mychael, happy Thanksgiving. And we do know this, just coming off of the midterms, of course. We are a divided country, and talking politics can get heated. So what are some good tactics for navigating away from political talk around Thanksgiving?
Happy Thanksgiving, Natasha. And as you mentioned, people don't really want to talk about politics on Thanksgiving. In addition to that Quinnipiac poll, there was an Axios Ipsos poll that found that 77% of Americans agree that Thanksgiving just is not the time for political conversations. Some things that you can do instead, talk about sports. That's something that my family really likes to embrace. There's always a conversation to be had about sports. My beloved New York Giants are playing right now on Saturday. There's a big game, Ohio State versus Michigan football. So you can discuss sports, see how your favorite teams are doing at the current moment. I think that sports is a great reprieve to sort of get away from that political talk and let everyone get involved, but in their own polite way.
Yeah, that's a good tip. And of course, the likelihood of people gathering at the table having differing opinions is high, given that, people travel from different parts of the country. They're from different generations, perhaps. So if the conversation is inevitable, is there a way to maybe lay some family ground rules in advance?
And sometimes it is inevitable. And I think that that's okay because as we know, political discourse, civil discourse in politics is really important. But as you mentioned, sort of trying to lay those ground rules and things that we can do to make it be a polite conversation. Ruth Bader Ginsburg once said that you can disagree without being disagreeable. And I think that's really important when we talk about these dinner table, especially Thanksgiving dinner table conversations, that there's a way to have a polite conversation about your differences in terms of politics and how to hash those out. But at the end of the day, be respectful of others' wishes, be respectful of others' beliefs, and just remember at the end of the day that around the table with your family. Thanks. So just not to let that political conversation get too heated.
Yeah, remember that you actually like and love these people, right? It's a good place to start. Mychael Schnell, happy Thanksgiving. It's always a pleasure to see you. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.